With BizTimes Milwaukee. We're at the Greater Milwaukee Auto Show with Steve Pintar. He's the Chief Program Engineer with the 2011 Ford Fiesta. Steve, this is the new car that you're rolling out. But before we talk about the car, let's talk a little bit about Ford's position in the marketplace. Given, Ford did not take any government bailout money, Ford isn't having a huge recall problem right now, and your quarterly performance has been pretty great recently. So talk to us a little bit about how Ford is viewing its position in the market for the near and long-term future.
First, thanks very much for having me here.
It's our pleasure.
Ford is, we're focused on our products.
Sure.
We've been doing better as far as a company, as far as our cash flow.
Right.
Good profits for 2010 and on a quarterly basis improving. What you've been seeing, what Fiesta is a great example of, and it will continue, is new products that continue to deliver what customers are looking for.
Right.
As far as the basics in their segment, a good value, good fuel economy, and so on, but also a compelling story of desirability.
Sure.
Right. Product you really want to get in, matches your personality, whether it's through color, whether it's through interior fabrics, but also is a great product to drive, and you're excited to own.
Excellent. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Fiesta itself. This product is based on a European design, a car that's already on the market?
It's a global platform. A lot of Ford's emphasis right now on products, and the way we are able to put a lot of value into the product is developing products globally for all the markets around the world.
Right.
So the Fiesta has been a strong performer in Europe for decades.
Okay.
It's also been strong with Ford in the Asia-Pacific region.
Good.
So we, as Europe was developing its next generation focus, we in the U.S. said, hey, we want a similar product here.
Sure.
So we worked with them to make sure it met all the federal safety standards.
Good.
There are requirements that are different between the countries.
Sure.
But you'll see a maximization of commonality, sharing suppliers, sharing basic design and structure of the product, and getting economies of scale through that engineering, co-engineering, and co-sourcing.
Great. Now, some of the things that you told me about this car earlier, that there are some interesting contrasts here. This car gets 40 miles an hour on the highway.
40 miles per gallon fuel
40
economy.
40 miles an hour, 40 miles per gallon.
It'll go much faster than 40. No, 40 miles per gallon fuel economy, yes,
right.
on the highway, which is class leading.
Right.
And the closest competitors around 36 to 35.
Very nice.
And 30 in the city, yes, that's also best in class.
So how do you balance, that fuel economy with performance, making this a fun car to drive? What sort of technologies and systems are in place that make this thing, jump off the line, corner decent, all that great stuff?
Yes. So you start with the engine technology, right? It's a very high efficient but high powered 1.6 liter that we've developed globally. So it's for sale in Europe as well as in the US, and shared technology again. It's got TI VCT, which is a twin independent variable cam timing.
Sure.
Lets you manage the overlap on the valve train and get maximum power, great emissions, but also a good fuel economy.
Well, let's jump inside the car.
Sure.
and show folks what it looks like.
Sure, that'd be great.
Steve, walk us through some of the systems here.
Absolutely. So you saw on the outside, right, the great detail on the headlamps, the beautiful color, and the wheels, and all the different desirability on the exterior of the car.
Sure.
We continued it on the interior as well.
Great.
On every car, you'll get a soft touch IP, right? Just not found in our segment. Usually, it's hard plastic, and a much lower look and feel. This is a much higher craftsmanship and attention to detail on the material selection. A nice looking cluster with painted accents. Same thing with on the steering wheel. Same thing with on the center stack. We've got a lot of optional features that we also have in this car. So as people are looking for a small car that gets great fuel economy and meets their value needs as far as price point, they're not giving up things and getting a car they're unhappy with.
Sure.
They can still have a lot of personality and get accessories that are found in luxury cars, many segments above Fiesta. One right away is the push button start and proximity entry. There's no key. You've got a fob, so you can still use the buttons, but you really don't need to. You can put it in your pocket, put it in your purse. When you come up to the door, the door is locked. You push the little button that's on the door. It knows this is nearby the car, which says you're the owner. Unlocks the doors, lets you get in. You push the button. Once you have your foot on the brake, car starts and you're on your way. And same thing when you get out. No key, nothing else. Very convenient. And again, we've seen this on other cars. We have it on our Taurus and other cars in the 30-plus range. $30,000, but it's here on Fiesta as well.
This is a car that starts in the 13s and ranges up to the 18s.
Exactly, right. Under 20,000, you can get a very nice equipped car.